Jesus and his mother a sign. A sign of who? A sign of you. Oh, brother and sister, so beautiful. It's so beautiful to see that while you were clamoring over Jesus of 2,000 years ago, you couldn't see. You were crying over your own condition in America. You are the people of Jesus. The same white man that murdered Jesus, and you sing the song, were you there when they crucified my Lord? Yes, you're here right now. And they crucify every teacher and guide that has ever come up among us. They have crucified that teacher, crucified that guide, and you've been there. And you have seen your own sons and daughters crucified before your eyes. And you crying over them, and go to church on Sunday thinking you crying over Jesus, and you're crying over your own crucified state right here in Calvary called North America, on a hill far away stood what? An old rugged cross, an emblem of what? Suffering and of shame. Where's the hill far away? There it is, North America. USA. And on this hill, far away from where you used to live, there's a rugged cross, an emblem of suffering and shame. And ever since you've been here in America, black man, you've been suffering and have been ashamed of the blackness of your skin, ashamed of the kinkiness of your hair, ashamed of your place of origin, Africa, ashamed of your roots. And on that hill far away is where they took to Jesus. And what did they do? They nailed his hands, put a crown of thorns around his head, and they nailed his feet. You're not talking about an individual man. When you see this poor man carrying a cross, going up a road, you think about some man carrying some piece of wood. You say, ain't it terrible what they did to my Lord Jesus? Shut up! Ain't it terrible what they're doing to you, to Jesus, that the whole world is waiting on? You here dead in a grave, and your time have arrived to get up out of your grave and ascend to your Father and take your place at his right hand. But you first got to be raised from the dead. Got to understand it, black man. It's you. It's you all the time. Look at you, beloved, powerful black man. You've been carrying a cross ever since your father set the sole of their feet in America. You've been carrying what they call a torture stake. Every ghetto in America, when you see a black man, he's burdened down with a heavy cross. Go out here when you leave here today and look at your people. See if they're not carrying a heavy burden, dying before their time, old in their face, gray in their hair, eyes flaming red, no job, no money, no nothing, don't know where tomorrow's going to lead them. In prison houses, in insane asylums, everywhere you see the black man, he's carrying a cross. And you talking about were you there? I ask you, can't you see it's you that are there carrying the cross? And as you carry the cross, people are mocking you and laughing. And look at them nickels. Look at them old dumbass nickels. Used to be the kings and queens of the earth. Look at the whore. And you slip out of a bar with your dress slit all the way up here. A once queen, a once righteous woman, carrying a cross. And can't even see it's you that you've been singing about. And in the church they put up that hook-nosed white cracker with that blonde hair, talking about how he died for you. He ain't did a damn thing for you. It's you dying for the whole world to come back to God. You're the one that's paying the price. You're the Jesus that the whole world is looking for. You're the one. Who wouldn't live or die to see you come down from the cross? What person that loved you would leave you hanging there? Look at you. Why did he give you a false religion? He calls it Christianity. He put Jesus the Christ's name on it to shield a dirty religion behind the holy name of a righteous servant of God. And you're in the church supposedly under Jesus Christ, but you don't have no power in the world of the white man to effect no change for yourself or your people. Look at you. I'm a Christian. Shut your mouth. If you're a Christian, you got power. If you're a Christian, you got God. You ain't hanging on no cross. But look at you. Your hands are nailed. Look at you. Reagan had cut off everything. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. Reagan had cut off Cedar Fund. Reagan had cut off this. But what you going to do? I don't know. My hands are nailed. What they nailed with? I don't know what the hell they nailed with, but I can't get them down. I can't make them work for me. Everybody on earth building for themselves, and you waiting on the white man to do something for you because your hands are nailed. You're in a pitiful condition. You to Jesus. Hands nailed to the rugged cross of a confused mind that the white man purposely confused. He know you the king, and he put a false crown on your head. He called it education. Doctor, call me doctor. I'm a doctor, Father God. Dr. Harrison. Dr. Witherspoon. Please, you need a doctor, doctor. A doctor. Your people sick and you can't heal them, but you a doctor. Your people in bad shape with your doctorate degree. You call it education, but you can't go nowhere with it. You in the lodge and they give you 32 or 33 degrees and you can't go no place with it. A little sign here, a little flash there, a little hand signal there, and somebody recognize you and you say you spied the light and still in the dark. Your hands are nailed.